Hello and welcome to my Saturday Factorio stream. We'll get the map loaded up. Righto, so last time we were getting science up and running again. We managed to get everything up to blue science, so red, green, military and blue science up and running. I also rearranged all of this, which has caused something of a bot jam. The basic thing we need to do, well, the plan today is basically to get our combination of trains and smelting up and running. So, to do that, I'm going to have to basically pull them down, I think, because I had a bit of a think about it yesterday. What I would quite like to do is have the... Well, what we need to do actually is design a smelter array, and then I'll be able to work out how long it is. Because I'm not sure how it fits. What I'd quite like to do is have the smelting in here, and then the trains over here. But I don't know how long the smelters would be. I think they'll probably fit in that nice gap there, but maybe not. So I need to design one of those first, and then we can sort of work things out. I kind of then need to decide, because we're in a bit of a, not really a catch-22, but a bit of a situation where, you know, my copper is there at the moment. So, but we've got multiple copper patches. It's really the oil. I have actually, in that I've got some oil over here that's sort of trapped in, but I haven't really secured another oil replacement. There's obviously that one there, and then we've got this nice situation with those. So I'm tempted to leave this oil up and running, but how that'll fit around everything else we wanted to do, I don't know. So what we want to do, basically... Oh yeah, I'm carrying a load of rubbish. So at the very end of the stream, I had a research going. And what I want to do, I want to grab some furnaces, don't I? I'm not sure how many I've got. So my memory, I didn't actually... I can't remember. Is it seven? I think it's 72 furnaces to fill a complete blue belt, I think, isn't it? I might just check that. Let's have a quick look. So I will very quickly go to the Factorio cheat sheet and check mining. Oh no, it's not belts, is it? Where does it have it listed at? Material processing, there we go. So to fill a blue belt, yeah, we need 72. 72 smelters, okay, so they're all bringing them over. I don't think I've even got 72 smelters. This is sort of the other issue. Yeah, so we've got all of the smelters that we own now. Where am I making? I keep calling them smelters, electric furnaces. Where am I making them? That's all the way down here? There we go. Yeah, I need to dump a load of red circuits in, don't I? So, I should have... Yeah, here we go. Bunch of red circuits. So we grab all of these. And whatever's in there. What's that? Is that engines rather? Motors. So grab all of them. I didn't pick all this up, did I? I don't really need a million motors, but... Right, so let's go and chuck those in this chest, because it's quite a few red circuits for each one, isn't it? So let's chuck all of them in there. I might just manually put them in, so if I just make that up like that, and then just stick these in a chest, since the bots are going to struggle to clear all of that, I think. Especially since I've created this Botmageddon. Right, so we've now got a whole load of other electric furnaces being made. We can't really... I mean, I think... Did I even do the research? Yeah, I've done the research for substations, but I don't want to use them for the time being. So we'll base it on the old design. There, that one. So we want to base it on this. Let's find a little bit of space. There we go. So they're trying to take them up to chests and stuff, but... right. But they can't reach it, so they're doing... I've mentioned this a few times. So... Is this gonna... I think I can just use this, can't I? I mean, what I often do is just so that I know where the furnaces... Sorry, where the beacons need to be. Because they have a reach of 3. So when we stamp them down, we'll just slap down an assembler. But can't I get away with fewer things? No, I can't, can I? Okay. So let's just, if we increase this, and then we can just replace the actual blueprint. So it's this one. Let's pop it there. So what's that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. That doesn't sound right. So that's 60. So I want 12 more, basically. So 4, 8, 12. That seems a bit long, that. 72 smelters. So, if we edit this blueprint... which is the clear button again? I could just delete it, can I? So, doesn't matter. So if I copy and paste... blueprint all of that... The question is whether I want to upgrade... Yeah, I think I probably do. So that's smelters, that's fine. Yeah, so what we'll do though is we will grab our upgrade planner. Oh. So that should upgrade the belts. And we want to upgrade... Let's edit that, sorry. So I want to go from them to them, don't I? Okay, so let's do it again, sorry. Do and do. So that gets us fast inserters. And red belt. So plop that in. Okay, so let's just quickly test it. I'll get the bots to pull all this up. Doopy-doopy-doo. Have I got all of my... I might have... No, I have got... I have got both in. I guess we could make some extra batteries and stuff, and then that'll let me build a... Because I can do... I did level 2, so... How many's on that? It's 10, isn't it? So I need 8 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because I got 2 on, haven't I? Yeah, I got 2 batteries on. So if we do 8 more, then we can upgrade them in a minute. Or a bit, anyway. And then energy shields. How many's in an energy shield? It's 10 as well. Okay. I can't make 10 of them, though. Cool. Alright. Pick the rest of these up. Right. So. There you go. So that's that one. I'll end up... I mean, I don't know which way the belts will actually end up going, so I might need to tweak that, but... Right. Have I got everybody back? All of my bots? Yep. Okay. So. Right. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Okay. So. What I ideally want to do... See, the trouble is I don't know how much space to leave. I could put them there, couldn't I? Ha ha ha. I mean, that would work. That would work indeed. The other option is I could put them here. Basically, they'd all fit in there. I say they'd all fit in there. I guess what I really need to check is whether they would all fit in there. I mean, we could line it up with that. So maybe there. Problem with that is I'm going to have to weave around here, and I don't know how much room I want to leave for that. If I do them along the bottom, we're basically... I've got loads and loads of room available. Yeah, I think we'll go along the bottom. Question is, where do we start, though? So... And how many do we want? I mean, I could have them so that the first one is lined up with that. Because I could double it, couldn't I? I mean, would that not... If I do 1, 2... in a row sort of thing. That would fit, wouldn't it? So that would be... I mean, I could landfill that. It's not very big, that bit. So we could... That's sort of our maximum thing there. Yeah, I could double them up. That would be quite convenient, actually. Yeah, I like that idea. So if we say... Let's just leave a bit of space, you know, safety space, as it were, because the beacon's going to be on the end, and I suppose that... Would that work? Because... we're obviously going to have to take the materials down from the trains. No, it's safer to have them, you know, somewhere here and just single line them. But whereabouts? So if we say that's the first one, somewhere there, something like that. Okay, so let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. I mean, I can tear them up. It's not a, you know, it's not an issue of sort of not being able to, you know, being fixed, as it were. It's more that it becomes a bit of a ball ache if you find you've just, you know, put it one tile in the wrong place, as it were. It just all becomes a bit inconvenient to pull it up. So if we put them there, then what sort of space do I actually need to leave? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm roughly in the middle. So if we say, because that's going directly on, isn't it? So we say that this is the first line. We'll come back and do it, sort of thing. If that's the first line, then it goes 2 tiles past. Okay, so it goes 2 tiles past. 1, 2. So it goes to there. So we then need a 2 tile gap. And this is where our first row of beacons will be, as it were. Although actually, don't I want to line? I want to line the belts up rather than the smelters. So that's not quite right. So that's where it'll be. So actually, that is right on the edge, isn't it? So this. Yeah. Okay. So our next one needs to be here. Where do I want to line this up with? Yeah, I think where I've put that is probably... So if I'm there, is that the middle? Does that work? Yeah, that's good, I think. So this will be our second row of iron. And then we want... say... Oh, no, I've put that in the wrong place already. Brilliant. Because we need a 2 gap, basically. Like that. Oh, we don't need it. It's just... it becomes a bit more convenient, basically, later on. Because when we get the beacons down... basically, it means that... No. I'll be able to take some iron off, as it were. Why does that not look like it's aligned properly? No, that's okay. So then... so that'll be a beacon there. So that's 2. So this is iron, basically. First lot of iron, anyway. So these are our two. These are our lines of iron. I say I'll have to make a decision where, you know, which ones I'm bringing in at the bottom, which ones at the top, that sort of thing. But say we'll get that done once we've laid all of these down. Now I need to remember how many of each I'm doing, which I cannot remember. So it's iron, copper, isn't it? So we need double that. No, we need quadruple that. I'm just trying to get the blueprints down. There's no way we've got enough furnaces to produce all of this. But so I just want to get the blueprints down. Is that lined up? 1, 2. They always look slightly off to me. Right, that's okay. And then we 1, 2, pop that in. And then we want. I should have copied and pasted all of that, shouldn't I? Really, that'd have been quicker. In fact, can I do that, or is that just too? If I do that, there we go. So that's that one. There we go. That's quicker. So that's well, I'd say I'll have to decide how I'm going to do it. So that's, say, copper. And then this is 1, 2, 1, 2. So this would be iron 2. And then, what's that? 1, 2. So that's copper 2. Is that right? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I'll put some. Why don't I put some tags on? So, just using that iron thing. So these 4 are iron. Can you copy tags now? No, you can't, can you? Right. So those 4 are iron. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So those 4 are copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, I say whether I actually do it like this, I'm not sure, but. So that then is iron. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper. So that was there. Cool. Okay. What I will do, I'll go and stick in roboports and stuff so that they can at least fill out like the belts and all that sort of stuff. Now what I usually do, in fact actually let's get rid of these trees as well. Let's get rid of them. In fact, let's just do a bit of tree clearance in general. Doopy doopy doo. So that's all the tree. Well, not all of the trees, but a good chunk of the trees. Sorted out. Are you my bots? You must be my bots. You must be my bots. Right. So, what I usually normally do with this is put a large power pole sort of between them, basically. Something along those lines. And then, I haven't got my roboports on my quick bar. Now we do that. Now I'm going to have to hook this up as well, aren't I? So, out there. Okay. So, let's pop that in there. And there. Wait. Okay. I should turn my bots off actually, rather than have them randomly flying around. Okay, so we do the same at the other end basically, because all we need is the construction areas to meet. We don't really need to network all of them up, and it's about half, basically, conveniently. If I turn my bots off, will they abandon me? I think they do, don't they? Let's move out of the way then. Let them come back to me. actually say that. So at the end of the stream, I was going to sit there and wait and let the bots empty out my, my trash. But that also meant I didn't actually do that in the end. But that also meant the research I had going finished, which I think was rocket fuel, which is why it's got that there. So I think we did that at the end of the stream. That wasn't on the stream. I mean, given I never use robots, I'm sure I'll do it eventually. But so we can do all of these basically because we've got up to blue science ready. We could, in theory, do distractors. Again, I'm never going to use distractors. This is one I hope in the expansion. I know there are mods that you can maybe. I'd quite like to see, if not turrets, some kind of weapon system that fires out your actual bots. Because I don't like using them personally because it's too much to manage, too much to think about. But it'd be good if it could have a system where it fires out bots, for use, say at walls, or maybe Spidertron could have a whole load, like a bot dispenser or something. That'd be quite cool. Right, so I say we might as well do some of these. In fact, we might as well do speed modules, I guess. Shouldn't take too long, that actually. Right. Come on, lads, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Right, let's turn them off. Yes, so. Go up the other end. Stick some more robo ports in. Same dealio. Oh, that was very quick. Okay, so let's do the others. Pop you in. You and you. Should also alleviate our bot problem with, them trying to get to thing, because this is sort of replacing the intermediate ones I had before. So let's pop these in. Oh! Pop that back. No. Right. Quick as well, crikey. I guess it's because they're all stacked up from last week when I was... Right. I don't think quite... No, it's not quite... oh, no, well, I'll fill them out anyway, but we need a few more down the bottom there. Yeah, you see. They can charge up and do all the things they're meant to be doing. Excellente. Doobie-doobie-doo. Right. See if we can't get the rest of this done. So that they can fill these out while I'm planning the rest of the base out. Oops. Right. And that one's done as well. Let's research distractors. Just because. And let's pop these in. Awesome. I guess I've still got 2, haven't I? Have I got 2? Yeah, I could go and stick them at the top as well. No. What did you do there? Okay. Awesome. So that's all temporary, just so they can build everything basically. We'll have nowhere near enough. You know, I could stick a couple of radars in, I guess. I'll do that later. Right. So let's just check the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have enough smelting to do our iron, copper, iron, copper. Also, we've got the green circuit build, which I'll do. Might end up doing that tomorrow, to be honest with you. We've then got the old steel conundrum. The old steel conundrum. I'm going to cheat again and look at the Factorio cheat sheet because it's an absolutely bonkers number of 360 furnaces to fill a single lane of steel, which we will absolutely not do. I mean, that's just a ridiculous number. What I'll probably do, if I put in another 4 to do steel, how many does that give me? So that's 72, 144, 288. So it's 1 belt's worth. Well, it's not even that, is it? It's one belt's worth. I mean, I could always leave it on red because that's 240 furnaces, which, you know, we're sort of ish there. Because what I'll do, I'll end up having somewhere else smelting steel, and bring it in via train rather than. But you know, we'll make it here to start with, in relatively small amounts. But then, say I'll have an outpost basically making steel. Eventually, you know, because steel's not too bad until you get to the stage where you're trying to launch, you know, rockets, and then it's an enormous amount that goes into your low density structures. Let's just do discharge defense again. I'm never going to use that. Yeah, okay. So we'll have a single set, as it were. Well, another set that we'll do steel with. I mean, I could do 2. In fact, there's quite a bit of space there, isn't there? And I mean, we've got stone bricks. Yeah, there's quite a bit of space. We could do 2 steel. Yeah, let's do 2 steel. Go on then. Let's treat ourselves. Right, so let's get this all lined up again. That's right, so that's 1. Is that lined up? 2. So that's going to be steel then. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are going to be steel. So if we put another tag on for steel. 1, 2. Well, actually, if I put one there and there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So those are going to be steel. Have I got robo boards? It might have enough. Oh yes, I have. There we go. Not that it's got any. I can always take some. I can basically. We don't need one everything. We can just take some out and, you know, put them further down basically. So that's going to be steel, and then we want stone brick. Now I'm going to have to look at the things again. How many? Because stone brick is slightly different, isn't it? Because it's a bit weird, stone brick. Because it's more to do with how many you can support rather than, you know, in terms of material coming in. Is that right? Because it's half, basically. Let's just, I mean, I'm not actually too fast, to be honest with you, with stone brick. Did I? Yeah. Because in theory I've got two lines here, I guess. Oh, no, I haven't, have I? Because I was going to put raw stone down there, I think, for landfill. Wasn't I? Because that was going to be iron ore. Was that going to be stone brick as well? I mean, it doesn't matter. I can always just, if I get into some desperate situation where I need more stone brick, I can just use some of those. But I do like to keep them tidy, you know. Let's just, so we'll stick 4 in for stone brick as well. Oh, actually, I'll do it. Do it by hand, as it were. Because it's a weird sort of bit of maths with the stone brick. So this will get us should get us 2 lanes of stone brick, basically, is what I'm expecting there to do. Whether I've misremembered all of that, I'm not sure, but we shall see. Right, let's get rid of all these trees. Okay. Then I guess I'll stick in some more of these lads. Where am I putting them? About there, isn't it? Okay. The only bit of these they'll really be able to do is the belt. Because there aren't, I'm not making fast inserters yet, and I'm not making long-handed. And although I am making some furnaces, it's nowhere near like the volumes that are in there. I guess I could just template down the things, couldn't I? I don't have to put them down myself. I think I'll just leave that. Right, so let's get these in. Can't even see where that one's meant to be. Where are we? About there? Cool. So that is that everything I want to / need to smelt? It is, isn't it? Okay. So that's the sort of extent of our smelting that we need to do here. Now, conveniently, what we might be able to do then is that the whole oil production is here, because then we've got a nice oil, you know, nice use for that. I don't have to sort of, you know, build over the top of it. I can just put it on the side or around it or something like that. Yeah, okay, I like that. Stone brick, stone brick, stone brick. It's not in the same place, is it? So that's stone brick. Awesome. Have I? Just wondering if. Yeah, there is still a trickle of plastic every now and again, isn't there? Okay. Right then, so that means two things. Basically, I mean, I could re-divert that train, couldn't I? Just sort of sneak it down the side. Have I got any track on my... a little bit. Just to keep that flow going, basically. I mean, I could just leave a gap. There's no... I don't need to do that, necessarily. Because what I'm thinking at the moment is that we kind of take the trains out here, basically. I mean, I could go north-south with the trains. I prefer not to because I don't like crossing things over too much. And basically, if we have the train line, you know, like the main line there, and I can go out there. I mean, I could always, you know, I say main line. I mean basically the way the trains come in, that way. Then I've got theoretically room down the bottom if I need to add more stuff there. And also that's then clear. I mean, it's not overlapping the oil or anything like that. And in theory, I could take the train line above there as well. In theory, I won't actually do that. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. The question then is, I mean, I could just start the trains here, couldn't I? Have the first drop-off station there. Right, so what we want to do is find our train blueprint. So that's our first train blueprint. So say if I do it here, what does it look like? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I like it. So we'll just plot this down more like a rough spacer, really. So this is where the line is going to be. So if we want the actual station, I mean, I could go fancy, and I could have. Could I? Would that work? Let's plot one down. See what it looks like. Oh, I've got my. Oh no, that's okay. Let's get rid of those signals. Do that. Right. So if this is where we're coming off for the station, and then where's me? Oh, there it is. So which one's that? Is that drop off or pick up? That's load. That's unload. There we go. So if that ends up being there, what does that look like on the map? Okay, that's quite a lot of room above. Again, I'm going to have to get over my thing of not wanting to build. Or would I? I mean, if I if I put one in there, because what I'm basically thinking is rather than go completely linear across here, if we put a junction here, then I can sneak the thing up past and we can have the actual next unloader here and then unload there. If that makes sense. Let's see if that works. So if this is going to need to be there-ish, isn't it? No, I could actually put it quite close. So what would that look in terms of... So if we have the T-junction... Where's that? Have the T-junction there. Maybe? So I can't have it there, because that'll overlap. Could I have it? No. So if it goes there... Is that saving me any space particularly? It isn't really, is it? It's because it's too far over there. That's a bit annoying. Because effectively, I mean, there's sort of going to be no difference. You know, that's not... You know, if the station's there... How closely could I pack these T-junctions? In theory. Where's the T-junction? There it is. So in theory I could have one there, you see, but the trouble is, as I say, it means that the track overlaps. Because we'll get into signalling nightmares, basically, if we overlap it. That's a bit annoying. I mean, I could do it this way. I could have a double. It's like unloading thing. I like that idea a lot, actually. So in other words, we unload there and we unload there. Yeah, I like that idea. Question is though, how much space do I need to leave in the middle? Because I'm going to need room to basically bring the belts through the middle. That'll work though, won't it? I mean, this is, how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 4 is 28. So we're going to end up with 28 lines of belts. That'll fit there, won't it? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'd fit down the side there. Oh. All my bots are turned off, aren't they? So, if this was the... Because the station is like the maximum height, basically. So, 2, 3, 4. In fact, I've already got... Where's me? There it is. So if this was that... 8, 12, 16... Oh, I can't see it then. Right. So 4, actually 8, 12... 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So if I actually want to leave a bit of space between each one, so it needs to be something like that, doesn't it? Now, is that going to work? If we go an unload station, where is it? That's load, that's unload. So if this is then my next unload station, then it needs to be lined up with that, at least. So it needs to be there, basically, doesn't it? I mean, or I could align it with that. Have these two lined up. Yeah, might as well do that, actually. So can I, if I... no. There we go. So if I put a bit of dummy track down. Bloody things. Blooming trees. Right, so if that's the track there. So it needs to be, say, here. I guess. So that's the unload, isn't it? Unload, yeah, that's unload. So it needs to line up with that. So if it's there, I think it might give just a little extra space just in case. So if that's that, where's my T-junction? There's my T-junction. So that's my T-junction there. And then straight there. No, no, yeah. So that's my straight rail. Is that lining up? Yeah. Okay. Now will that? Yes, that misses the coast, so I don't have to bother landfilling. Excellent. It's all starting to come together. Now we just need to be careful not to accidentally misalign anything. Right, so yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. So where's my unload? That's load, that's unload. There we go. All the way around there. So we want this here, which overlaps with the copper. I mean, I don't really need... that. I might pop... See if my bots will just do this. Yeah. There we go. Right. Let's try that again. Oops. So let's pop that in there. Oh well. Right, so that's that one. And then same idea at the top, I guess. So where's the actual... So same idea again. Up there somewhere. And then... how am I going to line that up? Maybe I could just stick in a bit of belt. So this is the... oh. This is the line. So that needs to line up with what? With that, isn't it? So that's that. Oops. Is that right? There we go. Awesome. So, basically, the idea is that this one will be delivering our iron. Well, I'll have to work out which one's which, but so we've got for each of these four, we will have one station basically. So we need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stations, but we also need a bunch of others. For oil, basically uranium. Oh, that's a point. I haven't got a designated uranium processing place, but then I could always just stick it on the bottom there, couldn't I? Yeah, okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 2, 3. So I need to basically double this. I mean, I could. Could I? No, I was going to suggest I copy and paste it, but that's probably a bad idea. I need to connect that up there. I need to put that in. It's there. Okay. Right. Right. Where's my straight rail? There's my straight rail. Okay. So it's going to overlap with this whole deal, isn't it? If you come back, what I'll probably do. Because basically need to empty this out. So if I get rid of that. Oh. Right, let's put that in there. Oh no. 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 Don't do any of that, lads. Don't do any of that. I hate emptying chests. It's one of the tedious things. Okay. I mean, if we had, the other types of logistics chests, we could kind of just, do it all automatically, but we don't. Let's turn you LEDs on. I'm just going to stick them in for the time being. I might belt it down. I don't know. Oh, you're full, are you? You're full, are you? I mean, we kind of don't need it to be empty to sort of plop that on. Just gets in the way of the belts. Oh no, I've got my bots on. Got me bots on. Thanks, but no thanks, lads. I'd rather you didn't, just for the time being. Right, same deal. Help me line this up. Temporarily, like. So it's over there. And then that way around. Just line it up with that one. Nope. There? Yeah. Take that out. Oops. Okay. So how many is that now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need one more normal one. And then we can stick an oil in. In fact, we need two more normal ones. Because we need uranium as well. Cool. Straight rail, straight rail, straight rail, straight rail. Straight rail. Put that there. That there. Okay. Ow. Yeah, let's pop that there. And then unload. There. Excelente. Got this in. Somewhere there. I could probably line it up with the thing on the, the actual junctions at the top, couldn't I? But whatever. I've started this now, so I might as well finish it. Right, so I've got that in there. Is that correct? It didn't, yeah, okay. Right, get rid of that. Oops. And pop her over the top. Wash, and then T-junction there. Awesome. So let's double check. So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that gives us all of them, plus uranium. And we just need to decide where we're putting oil. basically. If I'd been sensible, I'd have put oil there or there, wouldn't I? I mean, I still could. In fact, why don't we do that? So if we put another normal station here, say. Yeah, let's do that. So we put a normal one. Flipping trees. Right. Where's my straight rail? There's my straight rail. Can't for the life of me see where the... Is that right or is that right? So that'll be over there somewhere. T-junction there. So it's not that one, is it? It's that one. And then... unload? Where are you? Load. Unload? No, other way around. Awesome. And then we'll go over. Just shotgun my way through. All of these trees are going to go anyway. Right, so what we do, instead of this being... which one is it? No, it's that one, isn't it? Instead of this being a... normal unload, we can make it an oil unload. Well, I don't have an oil unload. Do I have a oil load where I'm going to turn the pipes around, the pumps around, to make it an unload? Do I have... I don't know why I did that. Do I have an I do have a uranium one. Okay. So we could replace that as well. So if we do this. There we go. So that's now oil. Oh, go 1, 2, 3. So why don't we make... if we make that one uranium. I'm quite pleased at how well this fits in here. It's quite neat and tidy. Right, so let's just take all of this rubbish out. And then that's uranium load. And flip them round. I mean, the belts will be all wrong again as well, of course. I'll sort that out. Sort that out whenever. Right, so... I'm not actually sure that's the most convenient one to do as uranium, because it means I'm going to have to belt sulfuric acid back again, but it means I can just take the uranium, you know, I've got all this space to play with. Yeah, I'm pleased at that. Right, how are you doing, lads? How are we doing? What's going on over here? So we're moaning about not having any furnaces, basically, which is entirely as predicted. And they won't have any... yeah, they're not got any inserters either. Right, so what we'll do is we'll get a load of we'll get a load of coverage of roboports over here as well, because we are making rail and we are making boxes and all of that sort of fabulous stuff. So they can fill a lot of this in. Where am I going? Down here. If we run out of copper, we can always say belt down. Belt stuff down. Yeah, so we need all of this replenishing. I probably need more than 20 of them. Have I got more than 20? Yeah, got some. Don't need them. I do not need them, thank you very much. Let's get rid of a bunch of that as well. And then I guess I could top up my rail as well, just for the time being. Oops. Because what I basically need to do, right, is finish off the layouts for gold and purple. Now we won't actually be able to make gold and purple because obviously we need blue, blue circuits, and I am making them down here, but over here somewhere, I think. I was anyway. No, there you go. So there's blue circuits, but that's sort of for personal use, really. And what we can do is just set it all up. Although, as I say, we won't be making any, but that'll then let me know where I can start building the proper stuff, and then I need to basically build my. I could do inserters first because we've obviously got the belt here, but we need to be making all of the inserters basically, and that'll enable them to fill these out, and then I don't have to do it in this order, but it was it's just a demonstration thing, because we could then make all of the like miners and smelters and all that sort of stuff, furnaces rather. First, it doesn't matter what order we do stuff in. It does not matter what order we do the things in. I wonder where they're trying to go. Oh, we chopped off. Have you brought me all the stuff? There's apparently 30 on the way, even though I know that they're down here somewhere. We should bump that up quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Now you bring them to me. It's because they're bringing them from. They'll have been stuck in a chest up here somewhere. I might as well just grab the power poles rather than wait for them as well. Do that. So yeah, we've got loads of them now. Cool. Right, so okay. Same basic idea, basically. We'll go up here and add in roboports along the top, and then we'll connect that across to all the railway. Cool. I'll just stick these in, just to give me something to natter about. It was the BAFTA Game Awards this last week on Thursday, I think. Was it Thursday? It might have been. Yeah, it must have been Thursday. Factorio was up for best debut game. Which is a bit. I've always thought that award was slightly odd in that. Is it not? Should it not be Wooby? Should not be the developers are nominated rather than the game itself? If you think about it, well, same difference really. But yeah, Factorio was up for that award. Why are you? Which was cool. I mean, I knew that. That wasn't a surprise to me. I knew that already. But it didn't win. I didn't think it would win because it's quite a specialist niche game in a sense. I mean, it's my favourite game of all time. I've said that before, but I've no illusions that it's not for everyone. So can I get, if that's going to be there, will that reach? No. So put that in there. Managed to get rid of it by accident. Does that connect? Yeah. Yeah, no, illusions that it is of universal appeal, shall we say. I think it's a great game, but say I don't know that it's a game everyone's going to want to play as such. Anyway, what I was more surprised by was the game that did actually win it, which was Carrion, which is that game where you play as the monster, as it were. Which I'm not saying that's a bad game or anything. I don't mean it that way. But how am I going to do this? So if that's there, I could take it all the way over there. Could I? Will that? No, that's too far, isn't it? Yeah, so I need a connecting one. Put one in there then. Yeah. Make sure I won't get run over the train. So I'm not saying Carrion's a bad game in any sense, but if I had to list out all of the games nominated in that category, well, to be frank, Factorio would be at the bottom of the list. Not, as I say, literally the opposite of being a bad game, but as I say, I think sort of game that you need to be, how to put it, have a particular way of thinking, mindset. I don't know what the proper way of phrasing that is, but Carrion's basically, I mean, in terms of its mechanics, it's basically just a Metroidvania. So if that... Probably doesn't need to be so low down, that actually, then, does it? Yeah, it's basically just a Metroidvania, which, you know, nothing against that sort of game. Not quite my cup of tea, but... But yeah, so I was quite surprised by that. I mean, I guess, in a sense, that's also why, because it is that Metroidvania, so I guess the judges were able to sort of, you know, enjoy it from that perspective. You know, because they obviously, I mean, you know, the judges are basically people in the games industry, you know, games critics, that sort of thing. So they'll be familiar with, you know, Metroidvanias, obviously. Right, so what I'm thinking is we try and do one down the middle as well. Sort of done this a bit randomly, but oh well. We had all, you know, you had, so there was... if I put this there... And then we'll need one there, won't we? Well, yeah, as I say, I was a bit sort of surprised by that being the winner. Because you had like Fall Guys in there, and was Fall Guys nominated in that one? It might not have been nominated in that, but you know, huge hit, very family friendly and all that sort of stuff. I'm having to guess this slightly because I can't. Well, I could bring some power over, I guess, manually. What's being weighted on there? So I'll stick these in and see where it gets to. Because there's a good chance this won't be properly connected up, so it might just sit here doing nothing. But that's not too much. You know, they got plenty to be getting on with, the bots, so doesn't matter if they miss this bit out for the time being. There. Where's that? It's about there, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Was a game called Roki was nominated in that debut game. I thought that might win it actually, because that's it's kind of an old, you know, adventure an adventure game style of thing. You know, like point and click, basically, style of thing. And it isn't. It's of that frame of mind, but it's quite the writing in is really good. So we'll have to see if they do all that. I do need to connect the two of them up because they definitely aren't connected at the moment. But also Spiritfarer was nominated in that category. That's a game that has a sort of an odd, you wouldn't expect it sort of thing. But that's quite similar. There's an element to that that is, I guess, not un-Factorio-like in that. Let's just whack a few power poles in. Yeah, and that you build your boat basically. But I mean, I suppose really it's more like Stardew Valley than Factorio, but yeah, a strange choice, I would say. Right, let's pop that there. Power these up. Oops. Cool. Okay. There you go. So that's all connected up there now. So they'll do that whole self-extension of the connections and stuff. Oh, we actually got one in there. Yeah, well, we'll see where they get to. But I say I need to go and kind of redo put in the gold and purple science so that I can then build the inserters. I mean, I could set up a temporary production, I guess. Because what are... Actually, why don't I do that then? So why don't I set up... Let's go back to the production area. And long-handed... Yeah, I could do both of them, actually. Right. So, where are our inserters? There we go. So, if we flop in here... I haven't actually got any of them. So if we make that them, get rid of that. And then, I don't know, a couple of rows. So you need green circuits and what? Iron plate, which is there. So that'll let them fill that out. Now what we could also do is we could do a bit of a jerry rig and maybe make some long-handeds as well. So this is long-handed. What else does it need? Oh, Okay, so if we do that, then we can get them. I could just put, if I just whack in a... Let's try that again. So if we make that a cogs, and then I'll put that there, that there, and oh. Awesome. So that'll let them fill that out. How many? Oh, I've still got a couple of steel furnaces. We would need loads and loads of red circuits in there. Just get rid of them. Because I don't even need this anymore. Don't even need it anymore. There's a bunch of them in there. Oh, I haven't got any radars over here, have I? No, I haven't got. Have I? Yeah, there we go. There's a radar. Yeah, cool. Okay. Is there anything here that these guys will need? I mean, there isn't there? Roboports, train track, chests I'm making. I can't remember whether that blueprint used... Oh, it did. That used stack inserters. Okay. Because they're a bit trickier to make. We'll just leave them off, I guess, then. I mean, I'm not... Am I making them? I can't remember. I am, aren't I? Making the undergrounds, but not the splitters. Is that right? Yeah, because splitters require circuits, which I've not got over there. Yeah, okay. So the only things this can't make is the splitters and the stack inserters. Can't fill out. So that's not too bad. Yeah, guess we'll leave them to it then. Right. So let's go and set up gold and purple. So we won't quite be able to run them yet, but that's fine. I have no problem with that for the time being. I mean, we're not even got a functioning train network quite yet, so not get anything to run them with anyway. Should use my car actually, but whatever. Oh, I noticed they did a tweak to the old tank. When was it? Monday? And they increased its braking force. I always thought it took a really long time to slow down the tank. Well, you know, it makes sense in the sense that it's a tank, so it's heavy, but it's always seemed, you know, disproportionately long. And that kind of confirmed it, that, when they said that. Right, so that's blue science. And is blue science actually running? Theoretically. I've not got any sulfur, have I? Yeah, so. Right. Next one. What did I say I was going to do next? Gold. Okay. So. 1, 2. Osh. 1, 2. So this needs to be gold. I seem to remember gold is a bit of a pain in the bum to do. Okay, so we've got... How many do I need? If I want... Oh, it's the 3-pack one. So 3 packs. Each one takes 20... Well, each craft takes 21 seconds. So if you're getting 3, it's effectively 7 seconds each. So to do double, we need 14. Right. Actually, haven't I got that copied and pasted somewhere? There we go. 8, 12, 14. And pop them in instead. Oh, I can turn my bots back on, actually. So this is gold, not... not red science. Excellent. Now, what am I connecting this to? I'm connecting this to this one, aren't I? So do that. That's going to go way up there somewhere. And then what does it take? Blue circuits, so I can bring them in directly. And then it's all of the lovely complicated builds. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. Splitter, balancer. I'll just weave that round. I like so. Oh, actually, easier if I do it one further up. Now, blue are going to be somewhere. Not quite sure where. But it's going to be up here somewhere. Will that reach? No. So yeah, that could well be blue, I guess. So we'll just leave that there for whenever I get round to doing that. So that's one. Now, which is easier of these two? Oh. Robot frames or load... I think low density structures aren't actually all that complicated. Yeah, it's all just raw material, isn't it? But obviously loads of it, but... Yeah, okay. So if we do low density structures first. Oops. And what's that going to look like? That's going to look like an output there, feeding onto this side of that. And then, oops. We need an input there. Now, if that's a low density structure, then copper is the big boy, isn't it? They take ages to make though, don't they? Yeah, 20 seconds. So if we have a copper line here, there, so eventually that's going to be our white science. So yeah, so this is copper, which we can get there. Like so. Ah. Not got any fast splitters. It'll take ages to make them. Right. So that'll be the copper. Gonna need fast, aren't I? Mm-hmm. Now, it's just plastic and steel, isn't it? Yeah. So we could take both of those off of the bus eventually. Just a case of weaving it round, basically. Shall I combine them? I could combine them there, actually. You know, on this side. Do one there. And one there. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so... Oh, what happened there? So... Plastic and steel now... Oh. There's a radar in the way. Who put that radar in the way? It's going to be there, isn't it? Rather than... Whoops. There we go. That'll do us. No, that's... No. Just no. That's better. Right, so... Steel is here. And plastic is there. Awesome. Cool. Because... Let's just do a splitter here. I have a memory that doesn't quite work out. As in, I'll end up needing, you know, stuff from the bus rather than doubling this up. Oh, have I got Roboport? No, I haven't. I have not got Roboport coverage. There we go. Haven't got power either. Let's plop one of them in. Why did I put that there? Because the other one is robot frames, which will come down like so. There we go. Which way around do I want to do that? If I do it... so. And like so. That one there, that one there, that one there, there. There. Cool. Now, how many of them do I need? Right, so each single utility pack requires one low density structure, basically, because it's 3 to 3. Right? And we need double, because we need, I'm doing enough science packs to do sort of 2 per second. So I actually need 2 low density structures per second. Each one takes 20 seconds to craft. So I need 40. Wow, okay. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40? 40. So in theory, that'll work. I think in practice it probably won't. As I say, from memory, this splitting doesn't actually work. I'll have to bring it off the bus twice. Now is that's all in construction range, so they'll fill that all out for me, won't they? Yeah, I can't see any gaps. Okay, so the next one then is a low density structures. No, isn't it? It's robot frames. Which will get very complicated from memory. I can never remember. There it is. Yeah, you see electric motors. The rest of it's all on the bus. It's the electric engines that's difficult. Oh, well, I mean, it will be on the bus eventually. Yeah, okay. In fact, I might just, if I copy and paste that down again. And then just change the recipe. Now, I seem to remember you don't actually need too many of these. I'll just slap that down for the moment, but... So that's the output. That's 4 ingredients, and what sort of ratios are they in? I think it's... Isn't it roughly 1... Is it green circuits you need more of? Yeah. 3 and 2 on them, so... If we do, say... Batteries... Let's do steel and green circuits on the outside. So this is going to need to be... Steel and green circuits. One place, there we go. I think I put another... I'll do a split again. Even though... I'm pretty sure this one does work out. You can just split it. Why am I doing that over here? So I'm putting a split... I'm putting that in there. Putting that in there. Like that. I like that. Right, let's connect these up. So we want green circuits. And steel. Oops. I need to get a belt. I keep forgetting to build a belt immunity. Like that. So that's steel and green circuits. Oops. Knocked my mouse over. Now, batteries we can just take from, eventually, from the bus. They will be on the bus, but not for a little while, I imagine. Oh, that's quite nice. That fits in just perfect. Oh, so that's gonna be batteries eventually. Again, a bit like the old blue circuits. I don't. Oh. Don't quite know where they'll be. It'll be up here somewhere. I think. I expect. Whoops. Walked out of the area. Right, so let's do some maths on the old robot frames. We only need a third of a robot frame, except that we need double that. So we need 2/3 of a robot frame every second. Well, they take 20 seconds to craft. So we need 2/3 of 20 machines, which is, quick math, 40 over 3, which is effectively 13. So 4, 8, we double this up. So we need ever so slightly more than that, basically. So we'll put that many in. Need somewhere to put another roboport. So stick it on the end, except I can't reach. I need to connect the power. Right, but robot frames require electric engines. Now, isn't it a 1-to-1 with electric engines? So they take 10 seconds to craft, and they take 10 seconds to craft, and they require 1, and they require 1. So all we need to do, and they require green circuits, and they require 3 things. So 2 of which are pipes and gears. So what we can, I seem to remember. What are we doing? So seem to remember there's a sort of an easy-ish way of kind of doing this, in that we can put... Is this right? Basically put... that and that. So if that's lube, we'll obviously need to bring that in from the side, as it were. That's not too much of a problem. That's great. And then, so we basically have a... In fact, let's do that. So I have steel... So basically I have steel and green circuits coming down here. And then they can grab green circuits and they can grab steel. And then down the middle, we can have pipes and gear wheels. Oops. Oops. Seem to remember this is how I do it normally. And then we need a load of power. Oh, I need an output for them, don't I? There we go. Like so. And like so. Feed them on there. Feed them on there as well. And of course we need... Got that belt going the wrong way. There we go. That, like that, say. And this is going to be the cog and gear wheel production. So it comes out the top there. This is iron plate. There we go. Yeah, you see what I mean? This... all in the wrong places. Always takes up way more room than you think. So I guess probably there somewhere. Eventually. And then say pipe. Right. And then like that. Oh, let's get the power piles in. Oh, I need outputs as well. Outputs. So it works. So we're going to have green circuits and steel coming down there. They can take green circuits. Lube. I need to connect the pipes up, don't I? That's right. It didn't really matter how I connect that up, I suppose, does it? fact, actually, why don't I have the... Because the lube's on the fluid bus, basically, so... So if we connect that up like that... Oops. Right, so let's copy and paste that. Should just stamp down next to it. Question though is how many we need. So we are trying to supply what we got 2, 4, 6, 8, so 16 robo frames. So we need the same number, don't we? Because it's... Yes, I need 16 of them. Oh, except they only take 10 seconds to craft. So I only need 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that'll do us, I think. I can always fine-tune all of this sort of later on. If it turns out I've not quite got enough or whatever. So... I mean, I imagine actually that'll work. We can probably do a split. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Ish. But this needs to be steel and green circuits. No, I've got it in the wrong place. I got that in the wrong place. Got that in the wrong place as well, but whatever. Right, put that under there. Shall we? Let's craft a blooming belt immunity. There it is. Pop it in there, I guess. Right, that's a bit easier. That's a bit easier. And then steel on this one. Oops. Okay, fine. Right. Oh, hang on. I've put that on the wrong one. There you go. Right. Have we got that right? So, that's the actual science line. So this is the robot frames coming in. The robot frames have got what they need apart from... Oh, they haven't got batteries either. Of course they haven't got batteries. So... Oh! Oh! Looks like the natives are getting restless. Is that a pollution issue? Oh, that's a pollution issue, isn't it? Okay, we better get over there, because that's... going to be a problem. Let's order up a load of ammunition. In fact, no. Well, I'll just go and grab some. I don't need to order it up. Shall we see if we can finish this first? So, I need more of these. Let's just pop it in there. Right. Yeah, so they need electric engines. Electric engines. I'll do that whenever. Electric engines, steel and green circuits. So that's cogs. So this is just cogs. So we need one plate. Righty-ho. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right. Let's go and see about these biters. I don't want them chewing on my stuff. Look at all these bots coming in. How's everyone doing on this thing anyway? Is it just... Okay. Need some radars on that, really. In fact, might as well do that while we're going, actually. A whole bunch of radars. So, I've got a radar there somewhere, haven't I? Or is it me that it's detecting? Let's plot one in there, anyway. I just want to be able to see it, basically, see how they're doing. Looks like it's furnaces and inserters that are... Looks like all the belts down. One more? There we go. And I mean, these should have radars on them. I think that it has radar. Oh, although I'm not making radars anymore, am I? So, oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's get me tank. Do. Oh. Oh, I don't wanna destroy all my stuff as I'm going. Oh, bugger. Are they gonna repair? They'll repair that, won't they? Right, where am I making ammo now? Oh, I'm still making it here? Yeah, there we go. Let's just grab all of the ammos. Because that biter would have to... Oh, it was a spitter, wasn't it? It would have to chew... get through the wall, but it won't take it too long to do that. Right, let's get down the bottom here, and then we'll get in the tank. Right, so fuel, ammo. Ammo. Should just be the one, I think. I'm not sure I don't run faster than this. Was that there before? I don't remember that being there. Right. Now. Where is this spitter? It might have attempted to come for this and got wiped out. I'm not getting any your stuff's being damaged warnings. No, so it might well have moved on, as it were, in its attack pattern, because they'll tend to go for things that are of, you know, most threat to them. Well, they have like a prioritised threat list, basically. So I'll put a load of ammo. I think it's because they've run out of ammo rather than, you know, having any specific sort of, you know, damage output issues. But what we'll do is we'll put an extra turret here. I might put some lasers in as well, actually, now that I've got them. So this should keep us well defended. Make sure there's a full stack in each of these. There we go. So yeah, what it probably did, once it destroyed them, it then, you know, tried to attack some of the turrets further down and got, you know, killed by them, basically. Yeah. But yeah, we've got a bit of a pollution issue going on. I think these are all new. I think these are colonisations, because I cleared all this out. Yeah. Right, so, yes. Oh, there we go. Cool. Let's put some more lasers on. Lasers. But they're quite tough now, they are. How much uranium have I got? 130, lovely. So I could do 3 lots of Covrex. And what's these? These aren't anywhere near full. Cool, okay. Right. Let's go back to what we were doing. So yesterday I was streaming Dyson Sphere program. My usual Friday stream, but I don't know if that would come over on the... There's a weird stutter there. Yeah, I was streaming Dyson Sphere program, and I finished the game. I wasn't surprised by that on the actual stream as such. Let's pick up the tank. In that I was I knew I was at that stage where I might be able to finish it. I wasn't quite sure. Let's put all this ammo back in here. You know, whether I would actually get to that point. Or not in the stream, but I knew I was, you know, at the end game. But it ended quite abruptly and almost... It's a bit like this, actually. In that it was a bit sort of anticlimactic. In fact, it's probably more anticlimactic in that obviously in this game, you know, you launch your rocket and that it tells you you've won the game, you know. But in that, it just literally pops up a message from the tutorial bot thing and says, you've won the game, and that's it. You can keep playing. It's you can keep. There are some infinite sciences, but what I was sort of expecting is that the end game science, the you've won the game science would be repeatable, but it isn't. You just do it once and you're done. And I could continue it. I could make some interplanetary monster build, and do it all do some of the infinite sciences. The problem is that's a huge production challenge. It's a lot of stuff to make, and without a blueprinting system or like a better way of tracking logistics, I don't want to do that. It's just a bit too painful. Doing like millions of clicks, basically. So I've finished that, basically. Finished that game. So I said on the stream that I was finished in terms of the stream. I'm not going to stream that again. Well, I might pick it up if there's some big updates. Electric furnaces, rail. Oh yeah, rail. Rail and purple science. Yeah. Right. So these are three packs again. So it's the same basic numbers. So how many do we need? We need 14 again, don't we? Yeah, I'm doing 2. Okay. Okay. 4, 8, 12. This has to go on this side, I think. Yeah, I am. But what that means is I need to find a new game to stream on Fridays. And I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'm tempted to stream. I'll certainly do a stream of a game called Dorf Romantic, which is a game that came out this week, early access. It's a puzzle game, but it's a kind of puzzle builder. In that, it's like a tile-based game. It's actually very much. It would make a good, although impossible. It would make a good. What am I bringing over here? Oh no, I don't want anything off the bus, do I? I'm gonna have to make everything and bring it down. Okay. Yeah, make a very good like actual board game, basically, because you're sort of placing tiles that have. Basically, it's like a hexagonal. Like Civ has gone hex grid, and it's basically that style of thing. You know, so it's hex grids, and basically each hex has either a water. You know, there's different types of water. There's rivers and lakes and all sorts of things, but water, trees, grass, houses, fields, or there's another one. There's something else, but they basically each of the hexes has these features on them. But basically, the idea is you're matching up the edges. So if you've got houses on an edge, then you want to put it next to some other houses. And it's a points-based game. You get points for matching the tiles up, basically. But it gives you only 50 tiles to start with. And what you have to do, basically, is keep playing until you run out of tiles. But you can refresh the number of tiles you've got by you can refresh the number of tiles you've got wait, getting myself confused. So one coming in there by fulfilling challenges. So it'll tell you to build say 50 houses together into this, by connecting up all the edges. And there are two types. You can either have exceed the number, so it'll be 50 plus houses, or hit the exact number, so exactly 50 houses. And if you fulfill that quest, mini quest as it were, then you get more tiles. Five tiles per quest, I think, basically. And yeah, it's really good fun. Each sort of game takes, each time you play it through, only takes about an hour or so. So these need steel now. 2 rails. This is more about filling a belt, basically, from memory. We kind of just need to do our best to see if we can fill the belt, basically, because it's a lot of stone that you need. I think I'll just template these in for the time being. I won't actually hook everything up and put the right numbers in. We'll just get everything done, because it's actually 5:30. I hadn't realised if time had flown by. So yeah, idea is I'm going to try and do 2 lots of actual rail. That's too close, isn't it? Needs to be one further up. So not there. There. So if that's what I can do, that's the output, isn't it? I don't know why it's got that lag on it. Building them. Bit strange. Right, so question is which things I want to have coming in where. Because it's 111, it sort of doesn't matter, but Why don't we have stone and steel? On the outside. Yeah, so I thought maybe I'd do this Friday. I played Dorf Romantic. Just as a one-off, maybe. I don't think it's a game I want to turn into some massive series, but so I wasn't quite expecting to. Let's put something like that. So this is going to be another one. I don't know. I might end up with 2 stone. I don't know. I don't know. But stone will be somewhere on the bus. But yes, if I stream that this Friday, that at least gives me the sort of a little bit of a gap while I kind of think what else I want to stream. Because another option is I could of course stream something like Factorio, because I started a series on that over on YouTube, but I don't know. Just a bit worried I'd get a bit confused if I'm streaming Factorio 2, that is, on one day and then the very next day flipping back to normal Factorio. I fear that may confuse me. Right. So if we take this up here. So this will be our iron rods. Iron sticks, rather, not rods. Like that. So this needs to be iron plate. Like that. Yeah, I'm not mathing this out. Almost just making the room basically. So down the sides is again going to be even more stone and steel. Where does that want to go? It's to go there, there. That's like that. So that's going to have to be that one there as well. So we can put that, say, there. Why don't I just copy and paste that? Oops. Okay. So bottom one is... Oh, hang on. What's happened there? Bottom one is steel. Top one is stone. Bottom steel, top stone. Bottom steel, top stone. Bottom steel, top stone. Okay. Iron rods there. Again, I'll just pop this in. So the bots can fill it out. Right. That's the ridiculousness that is producing rail for purple. So I'm going to have to math all that out properly at some point, but I can't be bothered at the moment. Right, so we also need electric furnaces and prod ones. What do we need in terms of production of those? We only need a third, or rather 2/3 of each per second, basically. 2/3 of each per second. Now they only take 5 seconds to make. So you don't need very many of them at all. Prods are a bit slower, aren't they? Yeah, they're 15 seconds, so only 3 times as much. But they're very easy. That's just red and green. Well, I mean, they're easy though, because we'll have all of that on the bus. So these two are relatively simple, but I have to put it all in, of course. Where am I bringing these? So that's going around the side, isn't it? That's around the side. So it's this. This is the... So I don't know why it's lagging like that. Don't know why it does that. So yeah, so this is the one that's going to have the prod mods and things on. So that's... In fact, what? Prods are just red and green, aren't they? So we can go back to the most basic. There we go. Again, I'm not going to math this out for now. We'll just put it all in. So it's on that side. I think we'll probably get away with, because we don't need that many, probably get away with doing a merge. Do I want to put that there? No. There. Put that there. Put that like that. Right. Are you not bringing me any? It's 50 on the way, apparently. 50 on the way. So that'll be prod mods eventually. And then steel furnaces need to be there. And we can use... Oh, wrong way. Oh no, it's not in B. There we go. Where are we? So... No. It's going to be one like that, isn't it? Because they have a three ingredient recipe. I think. Yeah. Five-second craft. That's quite a lot of stuff to bring down. But we don't need too many, I don't think. Oh. So that's up there. Like that. So I don't know if we do red circuits on the outside. But split it. Like so. So what was this? This is red circuits, isn't it? So that's red circuits, and then they also need stone brick and what? Steel? Yeah, stone brick and steel. I'm just wondering, would that actually be better the other way around? Don't think it's going to make a lot of difference, actually. Or will it? No, let's just leave it like that. So if I do... Oh, actually, 'twas foolish. Oops. What were these? These are steel and stone brick, I think. So that's steel. And then stone brick. That'll do. That's a bit annoying. Well, that doesn't reach properly. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, so that's white science eventually. I've actually estimated that not too bad. That's probably where rockets and stuff will eventually go. Maybe. Not sure. Right, yes, so we're making, or we will be making. There's no power. Why has no one got any power? Because that's not connected. And that's not connected, but that should be connected with a thingy. There we go. Oh, there we go. I bet that's why they've not been bringing me stuff, because it's not actually been powered up. Okay, so I got purple there. Purple requires... Oh, I haven't got the rail. Take them out and them. Right, so rail on the outside with as much as we can possibly supply. Oh, I haven't put enemy things on. Crikey. And the long-handed. Yeah, so that's rail. Then these are the modules. And then these are the furnaces. Now what we could do with the furnaces is put a passive provider in. Why am I doing that on there? I should be doing it on there. That's better. Right, so can I can make some more of those. So we can hook this up, because this should be able to make furnaces for us. I think, I hope. Which it can then use to fill out the recipes down the bottom. Eventually. Just need to go and hook these up, basically. Oh, crikey. Do 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 do. Why is it make? Okay, seems to be making a million green circuits, and I'm not quite sure why, but there we go. We've done okay today. I didn't actually think we would. Looks like there's probably some missing bits and pieces there. Are there? Yeah, there's no. Oh no. Must be power that's missing or something. Yeah. See, a lot of it's been filled out. This is all the missing. Furnaces, basically. Cool. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing, lads? So if you pop that one in. Super duper. There'll be some refinement and fine tuning with, you know, what's connected to where and what type of inserter I'm using and all that sort of stuff. But the point is that we want to get some electric furnaces being made. Excellent. Okay. That then is all of the science production. Whew. So purple there, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I need to go and have a look and see what's over here. We'll do that to finish off. See what this is all about. Why this isn't connected up. There's obviously something I've missed over there. Pop in some radars. But basically these guys are now in, you know, a situation where we can make all of them. We're missing the stack inserters, that's a big one. But that's what we'll make next, you know, we'll make inserters and... Well, probably make inserters next, get that done. And then this can all be filled out, and then I'm ready to go and start actually gathering up the resources, bringing those in. So that... Oh, I suppose we've got to do these next, haven't we? That's a point. Right, so... Let's head over... See if we can't... Am I all... Oh, of course, steel's blocked because I haven't put... Yeah, I need to put some of these in. Yeah, I need to fill them in because they won't move past the ghost ones. Okay. Okay. Right then. What I could do, actually, just while we're here, Actually, can I? Can I make a level 2 battery? So I got... Yeah. Yeah, okay. So if I take out those two and then make a level 2 battery. So that's that job done. How many energy? I've got 4, so I need another 6. Don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. What else? Oh, that's low density structures. Okay. Okay. So it's dash down. See what I've not done correctly. In fact, does this have a missing radar? There's a radar there. Why is this not covered by a radar? So I've got a radar there. Oh, it doesn't quite extend far enough, does it? So I have got a little bit of a gap. Just plot one in here. Like so. So it covers that. Right. What are you lot doing? Oh, you're... Yeah. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I got my level 2 battery somewhere. Where is it? It's level 2 battery. Pop that in. Yeah, so I'm going to put a current on there in. I've got the inner shields now, so I can make a... Oh, I can't because I haven't got the copper. I could also make the stations. I can stick them in. Why is this not covered by... Ah, I've missed a roboport or two, haven't I? Will you stop doing that? There you go. So put one in there. And... I don't know. Yeah. Why is that not... Oh, because it's not an actual... There we go. Now what's wrong up here? What's gone wrong up here? So we've got roboports there and there. Why? Oh, there's no power over there. Okay, that's missing. And then this isn't. No, it is connected. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. I guess that's just a fill it in as you go type issue, basically. Well, okay. Right, so is there radar coverage? No, there isn't. Oh, no, you haven't got power. Oh, you wouldn't have because that's not connected there. Okay. So if we go up... So I'll plop these in by hand. That one there. And that one there. Oh, no, wrong place. Should lay this down. Oh, right. Oh, the copper's gone. Excellent. Oh, I didn't really need to do that, did I? Well, I say excellent. I guess that means we're not making any more copper. No, we are all out of copper, basically. Hmm. There's meant to be a radar in there somewhere. Should be here, I guess. There you go. Right, so that gives me a bit better visibility. Or it will do when they've put in all the power things. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm not... Saw the train buzzing up then, I was like... Am I going to get run over? Since we do still need copper, let's put... Oh no. Let's put this in. No. Take it around there. If I just... take this around here. Oops. Just trying to avoid running out of copper just yet. Put that in there. Some power. Cool. Okay. So we'll at least have some copper still flowing through the system until I hook all of this up. Because we don't want to run out of everything. What are you lads trying to do? Is that too far for you to fly? Or are you just chasing me around? Is that what's going on? And you've sort of ended up over there without any power. Yeah, okay. Well, it's gone 6 o'clock, so must be time to end the episode. Or I'll end the live stream. Whoever it is that's been watching, thank you very much for watching along. I know there's been a viewer. There's a couple of other people have popped in, I think. But thanks for watching along. I hope it was interesting. Or it was good background or whatever. Yeah, that's all fine. Next live stream, which is tomorrow, we will obviously let that chunk on, but we will make a proper area for the production of belts. Not belts, inserters first. Let's do inserters first, and then belts. And then it's a case of, I think, getting all of this hooked up. Because we'll have to do some... Well, I have to decide what's going where. And then we'll hook it all up to this. And then, as I say, it's a case of sort of setting all the trains up and all that sort of stuff. If we're going to be going out this way, I'm undecided whether to join these two up in some way or to have them be completely separate. Because although this fits in quite nicely in this gap, there isn't actually, you know, we need loads of iron, and there's no iron over here. I mean, there will be somewhere, obviously, but there's no actual iron that I've uncovered yet. I mean, obviously got a big iron there. So, in case of deciding, you know, do I want to sort of, if I join everything up somewhere here, then we can have, you know, start doing branch lines and stuff. And I could go across the water or just double back on myself or whatever. You know, fill it in with landfill and all that sort of stuff. But it would be quite nice to leave a little bit of space here in case I want to do a mega stacker. Because I haven't checked any of the signalling on this. It's probably a bit of a mess, but so nice to do a sort of mega stacker, or have room to do one, which there would be to do. You know, plenty of room there. Could even put it there, I guess. And the other option is I could link these two up, and we could actually send the trades out. You know, maybe out the top somewhere. Because we've got everything we need there, and then I could maybe, you know... Yeah, slightly wary about doing too complicated junctions close to my drop sites, because it is easy to get sort of log jammed. But yeah, so next time we'll build inserters, see how far we get with all of this, and then we need to start hunting down resources. Cool. So the stream will continue tomorrow. Now, in the UK, we are about to go into our daylight savings times. So it will not be 3 p.m. GMT, it will be 3 p.m. BST, British Summertime, on our next stream. I have no idea whether the schedule adjusts for that. I mean, I assume it does, but whether it's based on the US daylight savings, which I don't know when that is, but or it accounts for the fact that I'm in the UK, I don't know. But I can fiddle with it manually. But as I say, we'll be in BST. So for anyone watching, you can catch me on YouTube as well. I have a YouTube channel. I'm archiving this series, which I play at the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, over on my YouTube channel. The Dyson Sphere program, the last live stream, will be archived on next Friday, over on YouTube. So that'll be basically a complete playthrough of that game, skipping out some of the grind, over on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter. You can get same username on Twitter. What else? I guess join me on Friday if you fancy, for whatever the heck it is I decide to stream on Friday. I think I might just, do a single Dolph romantic stream, just as something to do. It's quite relaxing as well, and I've been having quite a time at work. It's been a bit hard work just recently. If you have been watching, thank you for doing so, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.